This video is to help you set the controls and enter the password for the Thrifty Hoof foaming foot bath. Your first step is to push set time, and then push the empty bar user and enter OP. Then you enter the password, which is hoof and the number 1, and then push the 90-degree arrow. Push OK and then push set time. On this screen, set the current time and dates by simply pushing the year, enter the year 16, and go right down the line and enter the date, the day, the month, the hour, minute, and the second, and then push the red bar at the bottom. This brings up the day of the week calendar for running your foot bath. When the red button appears, that's the day it's going to run. So if you want Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you would turn off the red ones and make them black, and so that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are red. Then you set the on time. If you want to start at 6 o'clock in the morning, you write 06 for the time, push the arrow, and if you want to stop it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then you push 1500 for off, and then the minutes. So at 3 o'clock you press 00, and this is programmed into military time. So it starts at 6 o'clock in the morning and runs till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you want to program in a lunch break, then you would turn the second row to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You would change the off time on the first row to the time that you want to start the lunch break. Say if you want to start it at 11 a.m., you would shut the first row off at 11, and then the second off, the minute time would be 00. On the second row, you would go to on time, and if you want to start it an hour later, you'd push 1, 2, and then off at 1500. So it will start at 6 a.m., run till 11 a.m., shut off at 12, or it'll start back up at 12 p.m. and run to 1500. The next screen, you push the red bar, and it has the run time for side 1 and off minutes. And then for side 2, it has the minutes and seconds for run time and then off time. So for instance, we would start at, say, side 1, we would put 1 minute. And then for off time, we want to run this about every 15 minutes, so we would program in 8 minutes or 7 minutes, and then the same on number 2, 1 minute of on time, 7 minutes of off time. This means that side 1 is going to run every 16 minutes. You have 1 minute of on time, where it's filling the bath, 7 minutes of off time, and then side 2 runs for 1 minute, and then it is off for 7 minutes. So side 1 will run every 16 minutes. If this isn't enough foam in the bath, you can increase the run time for both side 1 and side 2. Then push the green button. This brings you to the screen where you program in a charge time. So if the bath is empty and first thing in the morning, and you want to start up and fill the bath completely to begin with, so the first cows that come through have a full bath, we would touch the start days of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we would program in a on time. So we started the regular cycle at 6 a.m. We would want to program our fill time to start at 5:45. So now the morning fill is going to start at 5:45, and we're going to shut it off at 5:59. And if it takes the on time, we'll want to run that at somewhere around 2 minutes. That's twice as long as what the normal cycle is, which should give it fill the bath completely. And off time, we want to give the compressor about 1 minute to recover. And then we'll go to side 2. Let it run for 2 minutes. And then if you push the wrong button, then you can go back through. So we have 2 minutes of run time and 1 minute of off time. It is very important that the off time is before the normal run time. The normal cyclical run time. So we're shutting it off at 5:59 so that we're outside of our normal cyclical window of 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then you can push your blue button at the bar at the bottom. And this is your diagnostic page. It tells you what is currently running or how many seconds until the next scheduled side to run. So we have about 361 seconds before side 1 starts. The right side of the screen is for regular run time. The left side of the screen is for your
recharge,
your morning charge or recharge. Now if we push return to start, you will see that on the front page there is a bar that says push for recharge cycle. When you push that button, that is going to, for instance, if you have cleaned your foot baths out and during the middle of the day, and you want to start with a clean bath, you can clean them out, push your recharge bar, and that will fill the baths again, and then it'll go right back to its normal cycle.
I'm gonna go to the page.
Now, if we go through the bars again, push set time, When we're finished with adjustment, then we push the red bar to log off. And your home page comes up, and the only thing that you can do on this one is after 10 minutes, if you push the set time button, you'll have to log back in. Otherwise, you can still push for a recharge cycle.